My name's Thompson. I'm originally from Baltimore, Maryland, but I've been living in Pittsburgh since 2009. While I started in dance, I work in a lot of interdisciplinary spaces. I facilitate open-level workshops alongside my partner, Taylor Knight. Our project's name is Slowdanger, and through that, we create worlds fusing movement, sound, lighting, and sculptural elements. Breath is inherent to the form of movement. If you don't breathe, you die. It's as simple as that, and oftentimes when I'm struggling with something in my body, I come back to breath, and that is almost a guide to unlocking the space that feels like a block. Recently, I've been having a lot of chest and neck issues, and coming back into breath as a practice to begin movement has been essential to finding my way out of this pain that I found in my body. Now that I've been living in Pittsburgh for a little over 10 years, I have noticed a decline in my respiratory function. I've started to develop allergies, and that is something I never dealt with as a young person, and have had experiences with respiratory infections that would not go away. I think that was a combination of living in old houses that have severe mold problems, but also living in a valley where all of the kind of chemical runoff settles, and some days are really bad. I think when I first came to the awareness of the air quality problem that we had, I was actually talking with an artist, Linda Wallen, who lives in Spring Garden, and she had been given this device that measures the air quality on a daily basis, and started talking about how terrible the data that she was receiving was, and that really started to get me thinking that perhaps maybe my allergic reactions were not just my body's failing to be able to protect itself. Perhaps it was also a combination of the poor air quality and mold. I'm just having to face that my body's sensitive to these things, and figure out how to negotiate that with what I'm exposed to. I think it's the responsibility of us to see past the bubbles of our own disciplines and our own conditioning to connect with each other. It's mostly about noticing how we exist in relationship to these issues, and then asking, providing a framework for the audience to insert the question themselves. I really do feel like art is a motivation for change, but it also reflects the times that we live in. And I feel like we're past a turning point, which is why I think a lot of artists are imagining the future in their work and presenting that in people's faces, because if they see that future and they realize that's not a future they want to live in, maybe we can take action to shift what that could be.